Ed eccoci qua ragazzi, bentornati sul canale del pipistrello d'Arezzo per questo nuovo gameplay di Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Dobbiamo continuare dentro il vuoto nella missione Il Calamaio e dobbiamo raggiungere la fonte della melma per scoprire che cosa cazzo è questo strano di melma strana che circonda questo luogo, anche perché ancora non abbiamo capito da che parte andare.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
Forse di là, no, di là da dove vengo, dove sono venuto io. Cazzo è, madonna.
Wards, you're on your own.
Non c'è una mappa? Non c'è la mappa. E allora da che parte devo andare?
Wards, I'm going to need a hand here.
Se veniva di qua? Qua non c'è niente. Ah, ecco, il sigillo è lì.
I'm at your side again.
Il sigillo è lì, ok.
I have another in sight. Hogging all the fun.
Oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Terra siamo.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate too. Who goes there?
Che cazzo è quello lì?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. but I don't think we're alone. What might you be, then?
What was...
Innocence. Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
Missing.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Proprio tutto un fiume sotterraneo, cazzarola.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Have some of this!
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
More efficient than cannon powder. Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
I can't help you.
I see a ghost ward. What are they doing down here?
The greedy strive with purpose to bring ruin to the households of the righteous. Guilty.
Watch out! Spectre possession! Hogging all the fun. Take care. The place is warded. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
parte, cazzarola però. 4, 23. C'è un salto da eseguire, Una palla. Io come ci arrivo? No. Ah, c'era quella roccia da distruggere. Aspetta, dove era quella roccia da distruggere, scusami? Di là. Cazzo è quella roccia da distruggere, scusami? Non l'ho vista da qui. Madonna buona, non l'ho vista. Non ho visto la roccia, dove cazzo era quella roccia da distruggere? Ah, è lì, è questa, ecco perché.
Aye, still impressive.
Eccoci, pareva.
Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs. Away with you!
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what the woman they accused was saying.
The Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
Perché qua c'è un altro salto però?
The greedy shall fall, and their certitudes be smoked when the final judgment comes.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Ops, mi sa che ho sbagliato via. Qua è chiuso, cazzo, non ci arrivo qua.
Will they not both fall into the pit?
Look to me. Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Ancora sta cazzo di melma di merda.
This is how they kill her fear. This is how of dark.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
I'll find a way around then.
Wards, you're on your own.
Judge, and you will not be judged. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking?
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you from the way of evil, your captives are unleashed upon you.
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Watch out! Spectre possession! Hogging all the fun.
And in your cowardice and in your pride, you thought yourself fit to lay the blame. Guilty.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. I love doing that. I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
No, ho sbagliato. Madonna buona, ho sbagliato. No.
The innocent, guilty, the guilty.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
Squashing like stones. This is how they kill their fear. This is how I've done.
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Crushed stone by stone. All proof buried.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Did we miss a few?
Reinforcements!
Ahia, fanculo, stardi.
Show them why they should fear Banishers.
Can I join in too?
A wee Highland kiss for you. Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence.
The judge condemned the assault. The judge is guilty.
The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
You have turned your back from love, looked away when most needed. Guilty.
Come ci arrivo, cazzo? Sei arrivato di qua?
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? The bucket is tainted.
Whatever you have sown, you shall reap. Alone, forlorn, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
An echo from the past drifts by. A strong memory clings to this place.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stalling.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted then?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
And do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
Ci siamo.
All deserted you. None supported you.
Well, this can't be good.
Aia.
Bring forward the accused.
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak!
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let who in the grave. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
Ah, in tre.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poisonous, believe it what. That poison will end you.
there? Is that me? It's a cheap trick. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it. Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
Hell's balls!
Epura! -1. Cazzo, sono 3. Questo è un boss, Questo è un super boss.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Damn you. You won't do that again.
Not gonna stay down.
Epura! -2.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches.
Siete voi che dovete morire, spiriti.
We use rituals to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
Magic is awesome.
What's next?
I'll take care of this thing.
Bloody hell, that stings.
This just won't do. I need to be the one to face it.
That shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow. This thing is mine.
Wasn't expecting to fight myself today.
Epura!
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here?
Affronta il governatore Asker. Aspetta, ho sbagliato via, mi sa. Non so da che parte devo andare,
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Seems to be stuck.
Shall we?
Adesso è libero. Forse adesso dovrei... Forse ora posso usare l'ascensore, perché... Ecco perché era bloccato l'ascensore, perché c'era tutto sto passaggio lungo da fare della melma. Cazzarola. Lungo, Forse ora posso usarlo. Esatto. Andiamo a affrontare il governatore Asker.
Down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
It is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
Siete un codardo un pompa magno.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken, secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Sacrificio. No, io le devo risparmiare.
You say your flock forced your hand. For the greater good, you say, you indulged their bloodlust. I believe you did it. I don't believe your motive. You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither. Now all around you crumbles. Yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Sorry, son.
You're having a laugh.
Can't be. I don't. My son a witch? You mock us, sir. Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
Now you need proof. For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden, but he outdid his father. He learned. 'Twas Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help. I did nothing wrong.
No! Lord have mercy!
For shame.
Ben.
Boy was always strange.
No. No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy,
Accetta la verità,
Governor.
governatore.
Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Forgive me for swearing in the meeting house, but this is a blooming farce.
Have I ever failed you? In evil times, have we not endured? Have I not protected you?
Fooled by his own flesh. How could he be so blind?
E lei.
Have faith. The Banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here. I knew you were trouble. You and your lady. Look what you've done.
Don't push your luck, Haskell. I've given you a shot at redemption. It's more than you gave Deborah.
Damn you, Banisher. Paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter. I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
Il lavoro non è ancora finito. Ho liberato la maledizione del pozzo, ma Deborah è ancora lì a New Eden. L'incubo è ancora lì.
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm what? Disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Haskell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's more than that. My past casts a growing shadow upon my heart. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister. Iomi Day, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. It can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Ah, nuove abilità. Attenzione. Abbraccio spiritico. Il precipizio. Rivelazione. Balzo. Esplosione. Un'altra miglioria che si può migliorare. Sempre solo il fucile. Vabbè, miglioriamo il fucile. Questo che c'è? 2, 28, 37.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong?
Come, hurry. I need you on the island.
I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
Is that really Ceridian? How did she pull that trick?
I think maybe she used the invisible to speak to us through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Come faccio a scappare? Torna all'isola. E come faccio? Ah, devo fare il viaggio rapido. Aspetta, allora. All'isola. Aspetta un attimo. Oh, che succede? Che è successo? Ah, qua.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
This isn't good.
Uneasy. Me too.
Cazzo devo andare? Non ho capito. Dove cazzo devo andare?
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Thanks for the gardening tip.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Who there? Where could they be?
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Aia, mi sa che la strega sta morendo allora.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Aia, eccolo.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Aul Saul, che cazzo è sto qui?
Soldiers, bring me her head!
Ah, soldati.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
I'll handle this. Take arms, soldiers, and charge!
Forget that bloody moss head for now!
Have some of this.
I'll handle this. Time is on my side. I've got all the time in the world. The enemy resists. Flank them.
Ask for help if you need it.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then. She took me in when my father... when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
I am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
Cazzo levanta lì. Anna buona.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Ci posso arrivare al rifugio da lì, come cazzo ci arrivo? Vaffanculo. Ma vaffanculo. C'è una mappa. È chiuso lì, come cazzo ci vado? Ci posso arrivare di là, madonna. Che palle. bloccato anche qui, ma che palle! Fanculo, come cazzo devo fare? Fanculo. Così è impossibile. Che cazzo, ma così è difficile, eh? No, non lo posso cavare così, come cazzo faccio? Nonna buona, oh, ma perché sbaglio sempre? No, non funziona così. Madonna buona, affanculo sto cazzo di cosa. Sarà possibile. Dovrei poter bloccare qui. Facciamo che tolgo prima questo. E poi tolgo quell'altro.
No roots. Just how I like it.
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rule book.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Nor my mother, nor Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened. What if your family can never properly say goodbye? Never see your grave?
Mourning customs are social rituals. My family knows how I feel about these things. We know better. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, I felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
I had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. That's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I yours.
But are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Aye. But more so Seeker's grief. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
Questo giuramento, no, faccio a scendere ormai. Red giura che aiuterà il fantasma di Undead ad abbandonare pacificamente questo mondo, una volta che avranno recuperato il suo corpo dalla sala di culto di New Eden. Avevamo detto questo, di fare la versione buona, quindi facciamo scendere.
We may be tempted.
È la cosa giusta da fare, Red.
Banishers will remain.
Banishers. To the end.
Aye, my love. To the end.
Spared by the Banishers, but his undoing complete, Mr. Fairfax Haskell must live with his sins. Their governor rode the pendulum from pinnacle to pit. The shaken faithful must turn once again to the Lord. This new quest for purity may end like the last, in injustice and misery. To whom will they listen? Can they be stopped before it's too late?
Come vai a Fort Jericho? Ah, devo andare qua giù. Non c'è un viaggio rapido? No. Io sto sull'isola, quindi dovrei andare da qua al ponte rotto e andare verso Fort Jericho, quindi aspetta un attimo. Io devo fare il viaggio rapido perché sennò da qui se quanto ci metto. Fammi così, aspetta, così poi devo fare viaggio rapido. Chiaramente il rifugio più vicino è quel ponte rotto, quindi devo andare qua. No, contrassegna, no? Viaggia. Devo andare al ponte rotto. Perché devo andare verso Fort Jericho. Ancora ce la fa tutto il forte, cioè ancora è lunghissimo. Va bene ragazzi, noi ci fermiamo qui per questo nuovo bellissimo e fantastico gameplay di Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, e come sempre ragazzi mi raccomando lasciate il follow al nostro canale Twitch e seguiteci anche sul canale YouTube il Pipistrello d'Arezzo. Noi come sempre ragazzi ci rivediamo mercoledì sera per un nuovo gameplay di Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, e poi